Yo, Still Bills, what's the dizzle, man? I just left my Rello house. You know, I love my Rellos, man. I love my Rellos, man. I'm starting to really link with the Rellos on my mom's side of the family. I love being able to do that shit, man. That's the dopest shit in the world. Gotta stay connected to your kin, man. So I love being able to pop out and come over here and just, because this was the side of the family that I wasn't always, just my dad's side of the family was the side that I was always, linking up with for holidays and birthday parties and shit, man. This side of the family, I'm like, yo, man, I never got to link with them like that. Even though I got to link with them like that, I didn't get to link with them like I got to link with my Rellos on my pop side. So I love being able to come over here and link with people that I wasn't normally linking to growing up, even though I was linking with them. I love it. It's the dopest shit in the world. But Peep Game, man, I want to talk about something, right? And that's Nick Ball. Once again, shout out to the pressure fighters, man. Shout out to these these sweet, anybody who's kind of, I don't want to throw shade like I hate all, sweet science ass niggas, because I honestly don't. If you a nigga who can mix it up, I fucks with you, but that just seems to be the order of the day when it comes to everybody. If you don't fight off of the back foot, use a Philly shell and a jab, and carry on with this safety first type approach to boxing, then not in so much in the now, but just in the climate, the past decade or so, the climate has just been back foot fighters, you dig? Philly shell ass niggas. So when you have somebody who comes around and contradicts that shit, even though Nick Ball was trying to use the Philly shell, that's not necessarily his thing, but he was trying. Anybody who comes around and contradicts that, I fuck with. Anybody who's looking to step into the kill box and take chances and, impose their will on somebody, that's the type of fighting that I prefer. And if you can mix it up, if you can do both, like if you can give me a fighter like how Shakur Stevenson did William Zepeda, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But this safety first shit has just really gotten to reached just epidemic proportions of ridiculousness into in the now, man. And I'm past tired of that shit. So I'm in the hood right now. Hold up. The homies is out. The homies is out. Nah, the homies ain't out today. I'm going to the crib. So it's real refreshing to see these cats fight in that manner and fight in that way, fight at a range where it's not 10 feet worth of space between the fighter and his opponent. Then you right there to you can reach out and touch a nigga. That's what I prefer to see. So shout out to Nick Ball. It looked rocky for him early on. He was he was getting touched a lot more so than he's just accustomed to getting touched like that. You dig? He's only 5'2", but the dude was able to control distance real well, and his lateral movement was really giving Nick Ball problems. But the thing was, when you're accustomed to fighting like that, you got the durability, you got the endurance to maintain that pace that's conducive for your style of fighting. And you become a lot more savvy in them type of situations, man. I was seeing, a lot of people would just look at Nick Ball, just write him off as just this pressure fighter, man. But it's a level of intellect that comes with being a pressure fighter, man. One of the things that I saw from Nick Ball was the uppercuts. The uppercut, man. He's catching and shooting. He's catching the hook to the body on the elbow and shooting the uppercut up the middle, and it's landing with regularity. And if he's not doing that, he's throwing the up jab, he's throwing the lead uppercut. And if he misses with the lead uppercut, he's bringing the backhand over the top in combination. Shit like that is it takes intellect. It's savviness, it's a sense of IQ, and that's what I love. That's what I love. He went in there and he won that fight. Sam Goodman was in that fight, though. That was a damn good fight. It was entertaining. It was it was rugged, and that's another thing I like about Nick Ball. Just his, just how grimy he is, man. He's like, man, I'm not. Listen, man. I'm at every disadvantage you can think of because of my height. He's never gonna fight nobody his height because he's 5'2" and a half. That is a little guy. So you think I'm about to sit here? No, I'm gonna hit you on the hip. I'm gonna hip toss you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm gonna trip you up. I'm gonna do all type of shit to bid this fight in my favor because I'm at an egregious disadvantage. So I gotta do this shit. And he does it well. And honestly, he didn't even really fight dirty in this fight. It was Sam Goodman that was hitting him in the back of the head and not elbowing him, but, you know, trying to headbutt him and everything. And I'm not mad at it. Why? Because he does it. So I'm be mad at no motherfucker for doing what it is. No, I'm not mad at him for that. I thought it was dope. But, hey, yo, man, brawl out. Brawl out. Brawl out. But I fuck with Nick Ball, man. I fuck with him. I really do. But he was doing real good work in there, man. And I just see IQ from these pressure fighters. I see you have to be an appreciative, you know, not a connoisseur, but, you know, be able to appreciate the pressure fighter to see what it is that they was doing. And if you can't see that, that's because you aren't looking. You are too accustomed to thinking that the only way that you can be a savvy boxer is if you fight off of the back foot. Not even maintaining distance, man. Just, you know, practically just taking half steps back to you damn near straddling the rope. I don't know when that shit well, I do know. It's a really, you know, it's an egregious misinterpretation of what Floyd was doing, but that's the climate with these cats today. If you fight like this and it's 10 feet of space between you and the opponent, then that's the more logical way to approach a fight. That makes you multifaceted. Tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of it. I'm not tired. Nah, I'm tired of it, man. You gotta know. I need to know that you can do both. Shakur isn't a big puncher, but for him, you know, he's savvy in the pocket. He's poised. He's composed. He's all that shit. He's defensively responsible, high instincts, astute counterpuncher to where he's comfortable in them uncomfortable situations. If you're gonna fight like that, that's how I prefer you fight. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to get on, you know, Shakur Stevenson on a video about Nick Ball, man. I love what I saw out in Nick Ball. That was an incredible performance from him. And that also goes to show that he has the ability to make adjustments. Because when that fight was getting away from him early on, all right, cool. I think around about the third or the fourth round, he stopped trying to slip the jab and started dipping up under it. Getting lower than what he already is. Completely taking his jab away from him. You're not about to just keep hitting me with the jab. I'm going to get up under it. If I can't get to the side and around it, I'm going to get up under it. Started doing that shit. He started having success. Landing to the body. He did real good work in there, man. Shout out to Nick Ball. I fuck with Nick Ball, bro. I fuck with Nick Ball. So good win for him. I don't know what's next. It's time for you to go after one of these champions. I mean, you got, you know, Rafa, you got Leo, and I can't think of who the third champion is at 126 pounds. Lamont Roach. No, Lamont Roach was at 130. I'm tripping. Lamont Roach was at 130. I can't think of I cannot think of. It's Fulton. It's time to start unifying, my guy. You've had what, 2-3 title defenses since you took it from Savage, from Ray Forward. Time to unify. So let's get to unifying some shit. Let's get to unifying some shit and making some shit happen. You dig? But good win. Real good win. Real good win. A lot of people were surprised to see that Sam Goodman did as good as he did. He surprised the hell out of all of us, man. Like, he was doing real good work, man. I wouldn't mind seeing Sam Goodman fight again, personally. I wouldn't mind it, because it wasn't so bad and egregious of him using his outboxing abilities to where it would just have me completely like, nah, I have no interest in seeing the Sam Goodman fight. It wasn't like that. He made a real good account of himself. That was a tough competitive bout. That was a tough competitive bout. Even when he was starting to wane and the fight was getting away from him, bro, he was still having moments of success, popping his head back, popping Nick Ball's head back. So that was a ballin' ass good fight, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that shit. I'm looking forward to the next Nick Ball fight. Definitely, it is time to let's get these unifications going, my dude. Let's get these unifications going. Let's make that happen. Let's make that shit happen. So yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling about it, man. Good win, good card, man. Real good card. I'm gonna talk about Hrgovic and Adelaide as well in another video. But that was a good card. It was an entertaining card, man. So I'm about to see if Nuke and them is still on and try to holler at them. But I get with y'all later, man. Y'all stay righteous. Deuces.